Now, I don't really like politics. I mean, I'm technically, like people might say, I'm not old enough to understand politics. But when stuff happens in politics and stuff that makes the media just be pieces of shit and just try to ruin somebody for, saying something different than them, it's just fucking stupid. And man, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I'm gonna say I'm 14, man. I'm a sophomore in high school, and I think I understand politics more than people for running for office do. Because you just gotta watch like the things they say and just a bunch of stuff, how they act as a person, and it's just weird. But the media will go nuts. And the media is 100% one-sided. 100%. Like, let's take a look at some of the stuff, because, Trump and Biden going at it for the presidential election. Let's see how one-sided the media is against Trump. Trump uses Mount Rushmore speech to deliver divisive culture war message. The dark history of Mount Rushmore sculpture itself took center stage with Trump's visit. The president, who has stoked racial animus since he first entered the political arena, has moved to defend racist monuments in the face of nationwide protests over the treatment of black Americans. Friday's event, however, was planned before the nationwide unrest. This article was made by CNN, which I really hope everybody knows is the fakest news source out there. Everything they do, like there could be a freaking... There could be, I don't know, let's say a dog was eating a glizzy, eating a hot dog. They'd try and make something about that about Trump. The CNN is that one-sided. But I remember, man, in 2016, Bernie Sanders went to, Mount Rushmore and stuff. And I know this is kind of an older article, but I just wanted to use it. Bernie Sanders went to, Mount Rushmore and stuff in 2016, but CNN decided, oh no, he stands at the majesty of the beautiful white monuments, looking over the greatest leaders in American history. How fake do you have to be? And trust me, you can look up YouTube videos and stuff about this. And I also want to make a disclaimer, man, like, if you don't want to watch the video because, it's going to get all political and stuff, I 100%, support you. You're like, hey, man, I don't want to really watch this, so you can go watch something else you really want. I won't judge. Because I know my video yesterday with the Madden thing got me a couple subs, and I just want to make sure to tell you guys I don't normally just focus on EA and Madden and stuff. So just big disclaimer, hopefully you get that. And people should know, like, how there was the shooting in Portland of the Trump supporter because Black Lives Matter or whatever, somebody decided to shoot a Trump supporter. And I love how the mayor or the governor of Portland, probably the mayor, it's fucking 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm still kind of asleep. And he said he blames everything on Trump. But even though it's in his city, it's your city. It's not Trump's city. Trump didn't send, people to go burn down your city and stuff. You're just too incompetent to stop them, and you're just too stupid not to stop them. And here's another, one-sided news article just bashing the president. Oh, instead of evolving as president, Trump has bent the job to his will. I don't know what you mean by bent the job to his will, because, he's the president, so basically he gets to do kind of what he wants. Not truly like, whatever he wants, but like, if he wants something to change, he's going to change it because he's the president. And I got a big thing. I don't like politics in general, man. Politics is just... This is the why you should like me, and this is something bad about the other person on why you should like me. That's all politics is. It's just like a 7-year-old argument. Let's say a 7-year-old and another 7-year-old freaking talking to their crush, and they're trying to make the crush's decision on who they should date. And they're just yelling at each other like, no, you should date me because he said this and this and this. He said... And he's like, no, he did this and this and this. And he did this and this, and he said that it's just going back over and over and over again. Politics honestly just reminds me of just like little kids arguing, like over just some stupid stuff. Except they're going to be running a country instead of, playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 on the Xbox 360 and screaming at each other. And this video is mainly focused on Trump on the media against Trump, because you never really see any media against Biden. You never really see any media, CNN, New York Times, Washington Post. You never really see articles being like, oh, I don't think Biden should have did this. Nah, all you see is praise. All you see is this. So all the news articles bashing Trump and whatever. What's kind of funny is before Trump, became president or was running for president ever and everything, nobody cared about Trump, man. Like, people loved Trump. Trump won the Rosa Parks Award and stuff. But no, he runs for president and he gets called a racist and a sexist, a rapist. He gets all the people just trying to run his name through the mud, and it's just stupid and annoying. Again, it's like 7-year-olds arguing on whether their girlfriend, not their girlfriend, who the fuck 7-year-old has a girlfriend? Bro, but whose crush would actually date them and why they would date them. That's it. And I don't think in this video I'm going to share my political beliefs, because honestly, I really don't give a shit at the same time. But if you want to vote for Trump, vote for Trump. You want to vote for Biden, vote for Biden, bro. You do you, and that's all that matters. You do you. But at the same time, I think people should really consider just voting third party and shit. It's like, you see, the Democrats and the Republicans, they got all the votes because they're the two main parties, People don't vote third party because they just don't seem important. You see, people will see the Democrats or the Republicans doing bad stuff, but at the end of the day, they're going to vote for a Democrat or a Republican because that's all they're to vote for, who they think they should vote for. Because then if they quote-unquote waste the vote on a third party, then, they're just idiots or whatever. It's just all really dumb and really stupid. But the media, man, the media eats this stuff up. I swear, they eat this stuff up. The media thinks of politics like how girls in high school and middle school make drama about each other. That's how big they think of politics. They're like, oh, bro, we gotta do this. We gotta stay on the side. We gotta be loyal. Can't do this. Gotta stay loyal. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Now let's see another thing about whatever politics. Trump, vicar of fear and violence. Bro, what fear and violence? What fear and violence? It's like Trump hasn't told anybody, or Biden at that, to go out and be like, yeah, man, burn down that shit. Burn down the country. I want this country to burn. I'm running for president to make sure this country burns. Like, he isn't advocating for violence, and neither is Biden. Trump's vile tweet storm reveals the ugly core of his law and order campaign. Dude, I saw Trump's tweets on Twitter. All they were doing is just calling people out on their bullshit. They were just calling out people like the Portland mayor on his bullshit. And just calling out, just supreme leftists just advocating hate and stuff. And just liberals and people who just want to cause violence. He's just calling them out. And this is one of the main things that Trump said. Law and order. But these media sources and people, commenting hateful stuff on his tweets and stuff, do they not want law and order? It's like, oh, his law and order campaign. Well, wouldn't you like law and order? Law and order sounds pretty good to me. Just saying. I'd rather have law and order than anarchy and chaos. Just saying. Again, at the end of the day, I hate the media and I hate politics, and this is all just a bunch of bullshit, and I just don't really give a fuck at the end of the day. This honestly wasn't one of my best videos, and yeah, it wasn't that great. But I think that'll be it for me, guys. Thank you all for watching, And make sure you come down, like, and subscribe, and comment your thoughts and opinions on, calling people out on their bullshit and this whole presidential election thing, if you have an opinion on it. And I want to again thank you all for watching, and make sure you go and check out the rest of my channel. I got a bunch of stuff. I do a bunch of stuff on the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at AustinBigPopWarner and Mr. Austin15. Follow me on my Twitter at AustinWarner, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.